morning. My name is Terri, and this is a gentle yoga class. And I want to say hello, a shout out to all my yoga students at the Prince George Library. And I miss you so much. And I wish we could all be in person. But this is hopefully just a way of connecting with you, and hopefully you're staying healthy. And we're going to do just about a 40-minute class. Half the time we're going to be spending on the mat, and the other half will be standing. So if you're new to yoga, and if you've never been in my class before, I try and keep this to be a gentle class, and it's very important just to listen to your body. So whatever I do, it needs to be comfortable for you, and if you need to take a break, feel free to take a break. So let's begin by just sitting in a comfortable position, cross-ankle, perhaps with our hands relaxed on our knees, and we're going to sit up nice and tall, lengthening the spine. And I want you just to close your eyes and tune into your breath. So we're going to follow the breath in through the nose. And then exhale out. So a really nice way to get a nice deep breath is to take one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart and follow the breath in. But don't stop at the heart. Just continue the breath all the way down into the lower hand. And then exhale out. Good, stay with the breath. So most of us breathe from the chest. We want to make sure our breath comes down deep into the diaphragm. So with each in-breath, you should feel that bottom hand expand. And then it contracts with exhale. Let's do one more nice, easy breath. Good, and then gently open your eyes. We're going to take our hands back onto our knees. We're going to add some gentle circles. And you're taking your upper body to circle around your lower body to loosen up the back and hips. And again, take this at a range of motion that works for you. Let's change directions. And you want this to feel good. And I know a lot of us haven't been doing a lot of exercise, so ease into it. One more time. Good, and then sit down nice and tall. We're going to take a nice deep breath, bring the arms up. I want you to interlace your fingers and then extend those fingers straight up. We're going to exhale and round our back. So just release your spine. And then gently inhale out. And the rule of thumb in yoga is we exhale as we close or fold the body. We inhale as we open or expand. So let's do that one more time. Exhaling, rounding gently. Good, and then inhale, gently lift. Good, we're going to go ahead and take the right arm to the floor. The other arm's going to gently reach for the ceiling. So you want to feel that long stretch through the side of your body, straight up through your fingertips. Good, let's take another nice deep breath. Bring both arms up. Let's gently take it to the other side. You're lengthening. So we're going to do that again. We're going to maybe add a little deeper stretch. So let's take a nice deep breath. Exhale, reach for the ceiling, and then maybe ease it over your head. Stop when you feel pulling you side. Keep your hips anchored. Wonderful. Inhale gently up. And then take your time as you exhale to the other side. Wonderful, and then take your time, inhaling up. We're going to go ahead and take one hand to the knee, and the other hand's going to come behind us. We're going to gently look over the shoulder. Good, let's inhale, draw tall. Exhale, twist to the other side. Let's do that one more time. Nice deep breath in. Long, tall spine. Exhale, twist. Wonderful. Last time, nice deep breath. Good, and then take a nice deep breath. Good, exhale, relax the arms down. We're gonna go ahead and bring the knees in, and then we're gonna extend the legs out. Just take a moment to shake the legs out. Flex and point the toes. Just warm up the legs. We're gonna come onto our mat, or if you have a nice rug, we're gonna go ahead and bend the knees and bring the feet behind us so we can find hands and knees. Let's bring our hands underneath our shoulders, our knees underneath our hips, and we're gonna go straight into cat-cow. So again, remembering your breath. You inhale as you open or expand. You exhale as you close or fold. And just flow with the breath. Take your time. And we're going to do two more. Good. I'm going to take my inside leg and bring it out. I just want you to rock a little bit, rolling on the ball of the foot. And then bring your shoulders over your wrist because we're going to lift that leg and we're going to roll up the ankle. We're going to take that leg and we're going to extend it, cross it over the other, looking back. And when you're ready, go ahead and slide that leg behind you. Take it out to the side. We're resting on the side of the foot. Take your time as you slowly raise the arm towards the ceiling. You're stacking your shoulders, and if it feels good, just maybe roll up that wrist. Maybe take that arm a little bit farther back for a deeper shoulder stretch. Good. Exhale it down. This side leg is going to come to the back of the mat. We're going to take the opposite hand forward. We're going to raise both the arm and the leg for spinal balance. Eyes are always on the mat. Exhale down. Let's take it to the other side. Opposite arm is leg. Wonderful. Okay, let's change sides. So the other leg is stepping back. And again, we're just kind of rocking forward and back. And you'll feel this in your Achilles tendon. So you're loosening up the toes and the feet and the heel. And then we're going to lift that leg, roll up the ankle. And then you cross that leg over the opposite leg. As you look back over your shoulder, you should feel this in your side. Those side obliques are stretching. And then we're going to take this leg to the side. So we're going to slide it back and back out to the side. And of course the arm comes up. Maybe opening and deepening your shoulder stretch. Good. Exhale down. Now as you bring that knee back in, Keeping the knees nice and wide, we're going to cross the feet and sit in child's pose. So we're going to walk those fingers forward, relax the chest. Then taking a nice deep breath, look at your hands because we're going to walk our hands back towards our body. As you bring your knees together, you're going to just drop onto one hip as you slide your legs forward. Wonderful. So we're going to find the center of our mat. Good. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep our legs shoulder distance apart. I want you to reach under your knees, take a nice deep breath, round in your back, just relax your chin as you look down. And then inhaling nice and tall, thinking about lifting from the crown of the head. Good, relax, rounding the back. Good, take a nice deep breath. Tall spine. Good, last time we're going to relax the spine, dropping the chin. Good, and then sitting up nice and tall. So if you're new to yoga, you can put your hands next to your hips because we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to roll down onto our mat. So you're going to take a nice deep breath and start to round your back. Support your body as you roll down slowly onto your spine. And then I want you to make sure that you're somewhere in the center of your mat and your heels are in close to your body. So the closer your heels can come to your hips, the better. And your spine is relaxed, your shoulders are planted. We're going to go ahead and exhale, pulling our navel to our spine, engaging our core muscles. And then take a nice deep breath. Feel that lower back coming off the floor. Exhale, driving the navel to spine, contracting your abdominal muscles, relaxing, making sure you relax that upper body, shoulders and face. And then one more time, nice deep breath. Good, exhale, navel to spine. Good, and now we're going to go ahead and add a knee. So we're going to take a nice deep breath as we exhale our navel to our spine. We're going to gently bring the knee in towards the chest. So just a gentle little bounce as we bring that knee in. Just see how that feels. And then relax. And then take a nice deep breath, pull the navel in, draw the other knee in, and just relax. You bounce it in. Good. And now this time, take a deep breath, pull your navel to the spine as one knee comes in. The other leg actually lifts to tabletop. And then we're going to tap the toes. So one knee comes in, the other one taps. The whole time you're doing these toe taps, you're being very conscious of your lower spine. So you're gluing that tailbone to your mat. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower your feet. We're going to reach underneath that right knee, and I want you to hug that knee to chest. Take your time. If it feels comfortable, you're going to peel your spine up, bring your forehead towards the knee. And then you can have the option of extending the other leg. Good, and then bend that leg. We're going to lower the head so we have time to switch sides. Knee comes to chest. Gently roll up. Decide if you like to extend that leg. Good, lower the body down. Make sure both knees are bent because we're going to lower both feet to the floor. And now we're going to add some circles with the legs. This will really help with keeping the spine elongated. So the right knee is going to come in. You're going to lengthen that leg down the mat, flexing the foot, and then gently lifting it to where it feels comfortable, and then bringing that knee back in. So it's just like a large circle you're drawing. Inhale up towards the ceiling. Soften that knee towards the chest. Extend it long, keeping your abdominals drawn in. Good. Inhale slowly up. Soften that knee. Slide that heel down the mat or your rug, and then inhaling gently up. Good. We're going to hold it here and take our hands behind our leg. Just gently roll out that ankle. So doing just a gentle hamstring stretch. And when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and cross ankle over knee. And then we're going to go ahead and press that knee out for a figure four. You can stay here and breathe. Or you can reach behind the back leg, come into a little deeper hip stretch. And if you'd like a challenge, you can always peel yourself up like we did earlier. But remember, just do what works for you. You should feel this in the outer hip. So take a couple more nice long breaths. Good. When you're ready, we're going to exhale both legs down. Both knees are bent, they're about hip distance apart. We're going to go right away to the other side. The knee comes in, and then you slowly slide, gliding that leg down to the end of the mat. The foot is flexed. You're going to lift it up towards the ceiling. Good. And then soften that knee back into the chest. Good. Make your circles. Hips are nice and level. Your lower back is being pulled down into the mat. So exhale that navel to the spine. Good. Inhale gently up. Good. Relax that knee. Circle down and around. Try and relax through the shoulders. Good. And then we're going to go ahead and interlace our hands. We're going to roll up that ankle. So gentle hamstring stretch. If you want more, you just slide higher up to the leg. You're going to decide how deep you can take this hamstring stretch. Good. 2 more breaths. Try and relax here. Crossing ankle to knee, and then staying here and just relaxing into this figure 4 position. Or reaching behind that other leg and coming into a deeper hip stretch. And even opting to maybe peel up. And we're going to hold this stretch for 2 more breaths. Now take your time as you lower both feet to the floor. Now again, the feet are about hip distance apart, but the heels are as near to your hips as you can get them. Your hands are at your side. We're going to go right to bridge. So we've been working on that abdominal. Now we're going to work on the lower back. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the navel to the spine. We're going to start to curl the pelvic bone, and then we're going to go ahead to the tailbone, and then we're going to slowly peel the tailbone up into a bridge. So your hips are level. Your legs are parallel to each other. Good. Your arms are relaxed to your side. You're taking that nice deep breath as you lift through the hips. Good. And you're breathing. So you can do some things with your arms, like take one arm up and then the other. If it feels good on your shoulders, you can take one arm back and then the other. But listen to your shoulders and then slowly bring it back in. And up. Take your time as you lower back to the floor. Make sure those hips are as high as you can get them. And we're going to breathe. So it needs to be comfortable. This is working your lower back muscles. So just take it until you feel some resistance, and then just relax. 2 more breaths. Now, to come out of your bridge, you always want to start at the base of the neck. You want to peel down 1 vertebrae at a time. And then once you're down, I want you to bring both knees in. We're going to grab those knees and make some circles. So we're just kind of gently massaging that lower back that we worked. And make sure you go different directions. You can even go a little side to side, front to back, and then again, add the circle. Wonderful, and then we're going to go ahead and lower the legs. We're going to straighten one leg so we can cross this knee over, rolling over onto our side so we can come onto our stomach. So we're going to continue to work on the back, and we're going to make sure that we're comfortable with our legs about hip distance apart. Our hands are going to be out to the side. We're going to come to a gentle cobra. So you're just releasing the back, looking straight ahead. Feeling a nice stretch of the abs from the navel to the heart center. So again, just listen to your body. Only go where it feels comfortable. We're going to exhale slowly down. We're actually going to stack the arms, so it's like a little pillow for yourself. You're going to lift your right leg. And then slowly lower that leg and lift the other leg about 6 inches off the floor. And you're making sure that there's a full extension through that leg. So imagine you're reaching those toes to the back wall. Wonderful. And then we're going to go back to the right leg and we're going to add the left arm. Good, let's switch sides. Good, and then coming back, I'm going to show you the Locust Pose. You're going to take a deep breath, bring the arms and glue them to your side, look down at your mat, see if you can raise both legs. So your fingers are reaching back towards your ankles. You're drawing your shoulders up, your eyes are down. So you always want your neck to be an extension of your spine. And when you get tired, just go ahead and lower those legs, take the hands directly underneath the shoulders. And we're going to slowly come up, and then we're going to go ahead and sit back into child's pose. Good, raising the head and looking at your hands. We're going to take a nice deep breath. We're going to bring those knees up and tuck our toes. We're going to go into our first downward facing dog. So we're going to begin by pedaling the heels. And then we're going to bend both knees and tiptoe those feet all the way up towards the hands. Good. Relax the arms, hang like a rag doll. Good. Release the hands, placing them onto the shins. We're going to start to bend the knees. And then as we sink down, we're going to take the arms out to the side. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, lift the arms up. We're going to interlace our thumbs as we grow nice and tall. We're going to exhale over to the right. Good. Take a nice long breath. Gently exhale over to the left. And then inhale, that was the crescent moon. We're gonna take the arms down. Now the leg that's closest to your screen or your television, we're gonna step that one back. And we're gonna make sure that we have a nice comfortable stance and you feel in balance here. So the back leg's at about a 45-degree angle. The front toe is facing forward. We're gonna inhale straight up. We're gonna keep the legs straight. And we're gonna keep the arms straight as we turn and go into standing twist. So I want you to twist. Good, take a nice long breath up. Now twisting to the other side. This time we're gonna bend this front knee. So the knee is tracking right over the ankle, the arms are reaching wall to wall. Here's our warrior two. Good, now from here we're gonna take this front hand, we're gonna lower it down to the thigh so the back arm can reach up. And then we're doing this nice stretch, reaching towards the ceiling. And if you'd like a challenge, you take this bottom hand, release it to the inside of the leg, creating a bent knee triangle. And then go ahead and take this top arm, it's gonna come back. We're gonna rotate this front arm forward. We're gonna relax the shoulders. And then from here, we're gonna turn this front hand, palms up, follow the fingers up for reverse warrior. So if your knees or your thighs are at all getting tired, you can straighten this front leg. Good, exhale, coming back to warrior two. Relax and breathe. Good, and then standing up, we're gonna take the hands down, we're gonna turn. So I'm gonna turn to face you, and so you're in a nice comfortable straddle position. So your feet are in an upside down V, your arms are gonna be in a normal V. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go right into the goddess pose. So you're taking a nice long breath. On the exhale, you're gonna start to bend your knees over in the direction of your toes as the arms come to cactus. So cactus means your arms are like goalposts at a 90-degree angle. So here's the goddess pose. Everything's being drawn in. Imagine you've zipped yourself up. You're pulling your navel in towards the spine, but you're opening up your heart center. Let's take a deep breath. Bring it up for five-pointed star. So everything is extending and stretching out from your body center. On your next exhale, again, you're gonna bend your knees to where you feel comfortable. Think about your hips dropping straight down like an elevator towards the floor. Take a nice deep breath when you're ready. Inhale to five-pointed star. Look up, deep breath. Exhale, bring it back down. So we're opening up that heart center, warming up that upper back. So now we're gonna take it up, taking a nice deep breath. Let's bring the arms all the way up. I want you to take your right arm and you're gonna pull it down. And then the other arm, you're gonna pull it down, we're gonna bend the knees. And then we're gonna bring those arms together. And then we're gonna release those arms, sweeping the arms up, taking a nice full breath, everyone. And then let's try that other arm. Hold first with the left arm, and then the right arm. Exhale and together, drop that elbow, and then take a nice sweeping breath, inhaling all the way up. Good, now exhaling, taking both arms down. I want you to soften those knees. We're gonna stay here, and we're gonna exhale the arms together. We're gonna inhale and expand that heart center. We're gonna exhale, and then think about squeezing the shoulder blades. In, exhale, inhale and squeeze. Let's do two more. And then last one. Good, and then we're gonna go ahead and straighten our legs. We're gonna take our hands behind us. You're gonna have this little soft micro bend in the knee. You're gonna support your lower back. You're gonna look up, adding a gentle back bend. And then lowering the chin, you're gonna take your arms to T. You're gonna give yourself a hug. We're gonna look down so we can relax those shoulders. Great, and then release, shake it out. So we need to do that whole thing on the other side. So what we're gonna do is take this leg and bring it into a 45. This leg comes out. And then again, we're gonna inhale, taking a nice full breath as both arms come up. We're gonna exhale and twist. When you're ready, inhale gently up. And as we open up, we're gonna of course bend this front knee, making sure the knee is directly over the ankle. The arms are gently reaching wall to wall. And now this front hand, when you're ready, is gonna come down to your thigh, so the other arm can reach up towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath here. And if you want to opt to go ahead and take that lower arm into a bent knee triangle. Couple more breaths. And when you're ready, we're gonna go ahead and take that bottom hand back to the thigh so we can adjust ourselves, shoulders over hips, arms are reaching wall to wall, and you can keep that front bend in the knee as you go into reverse warrior. Or if you feel like your knee needs a break, you go ahead and relax as you straighten that leg. Good, take your time coming down so we can come right back to warrior two. Good, now go ahead and straighten both legs. We're gonna relax the arms. Excellent, let's go ahead and walk our feet together. So we're gonna work on some exercises for not just for the whole body, but for the heart. And one way to do that is do an exercise flow using our breathing. So we're gonna inhale, bringing our arms up. And this is our Locust Pose. On the exhale, the hands come down. We're gonna start to bend the knees, sinking the hips back for chair. So the arms are gonna come parallel to the floor, but you're sitting back as if you're trying to find a chair behind you. Good, inhale, sweep the arms up, take a deep breath. Nice strong mullet. Exhale, back to chair. Good, inhale, lift up, and then exhale, release. And it's important to try and synchronize the breath with the movement. Good, two more times. Bringing the hands together, we're gonna bring the hands to the heart center. We're gonna go ahead and go into our chair. We're gonna go ahead and dip one shoulder as we look to the right. And then we're gonna come back to center. Chair twist to the other side. Wonderful, come back to center. Take a nice deep breath, everything comes up. Gently circle the arms around. We're gonna finish with a balance. So just shake everything out. We're gonna put all our weight into our right leg, and then I want you to bring the other foot out and just stay on the ball of the foot. See how that feels as we gently bind, standing up nice and tall. So if you're new to balance, this might be a good way to start. You always want to find something about 10 feet in front of you to spot on the floor. Good, let's bring that leg in, shift all your weight to the other leg. Bring the toe up, you're resting on the toe. One leg comes across the leg, the other one binds behind. And you take a nice deep breath. So just see how that feels for you. Because next time we're going to challenge ourselves. So go ahead and bring both feet together. Shift your weight over to the right. So we are going to place that foot down first. And then let's go ahead and take the arms up. So that in a T position, we're we're gonna see if we can take that foot off the floor, bring the knee up. And of course, the more you lift that knee, the more challenging this will be. And then when you get tired, all you're doing is taking back to the ball of the foot and relaxing that time. Good, let's try it on the other side. So shift your weight, start on the ball of the foot, get your balance as you bring the arms to T. Good, see if you can lift that knee. Get that foot off the floor. Find your place of focus. Remember to breathe. And as you get tired, you remember, just go ahead and lower back to the ball of the foot. Get your balance and bring those feet together. So for those of you who have really good balance and want more of a challenge, you can repeat what we just did, or you can make it even more challenging by adding the arms. So I'll show it to you. We're going to shift our weight, bring it to the ball of the foot. Take the arms to T first, and then as we raise that leg, the opposite arm is going to come underneath the leg. The free arm is going to go behind the back to bind, and you're going to breathe. Think about lifting tall. A lot more challenging, and then go ahead and lower that foot. Make sure you're back on the ball of your foot. Good. Feet come together. Take your time, shifting your weight. Place the foot first. Inhale the arms. Prepare. And if you're feeling steady, opposite arm comes underneath the leg. And then you can bind. Remember not to hold your breath. And when you're getting tired, remember all we're doing is lowering back to the ball of the foot. Bring those legs together. Wonderful, shake it out. Good, we're gonna finish up with 3 deep breaths. So I want you to relax, soften your knees, and then take a nice full breath, inhaling up, bringing the palms together, and then on the exhale, we're gonna bring the hands to the heart. And then you're just gonna softly soften the knees. Good, and then you're gonna sweep it up, taking a nice full breath. Hands come together. Exhale back to the heart. Good, soften those legs. Full breath up. Good, exhale to the heart. And stay right here as you take a nice deep breath. And I would like to wish everyone Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. Stay safe. Hope to see you in person soon.